I had the pleasure of going on the Horse's Mouth yesterday, hosted by Tom McManus, Go Jags. It was a really fun and interesting conversation. We had both marketers and business leaders from around town, and we got into a lot of topics. We talked about social media, we talked about content creation, credibility, reviews, right fit strategies. There was a lot covered in my time there, so I'm excited for that to come out. And one of the guests was named Lonnie, and he's a young gentleman who is actually the son of a former Jag, Lonnie Martz, who was also on the show with us. And Lonnie, the younger one, is a content creating machine. He has over 700,000 followers on TikTok. So it was fun hearing his perspective on content and what his generation is looking for from businesses and content creators. I'm not going to give away the entire meat of the show, but I did want to touch on something that we hit on a little bit more off camera than on camera, and that's the idea of authenticity. And so Lonnie, Tom, and myself were talking, and Tom asked me, do you put your clients on TikTok? And again, I'm not going to give away the whole show, but there's things that we talked about and I wanted to hit on today. So 4 things when considering where to go on social media. And the first one is being focused. There's a lot of desire out there for content creators, whether that's personally or a business, to be on everything, to be on TikTok, to be on Instagram, to be on Facebook, to be on LinkedIn, to be everywhere. And if you're going to invest any time or resource into a social media platform, you really have to understand what the demographic is and who your ideal client is. So make sure wherever you're trying to go, wherever you're trying to focus your strategy this year, that it's focused on your decision makers in the ideal clients that you want, and make sure that they're out there, they're consuming content on those platforms. The second is the content itself and understanding the nuances between the different platforms. So instead of trying to be everywhere and putting a picture on every single platform and putting 30 hashtags out there and being done with it, you have to really understand the different nuances of the platform and understand what the content should be. So don't just go out there, do the same thing across the board. Really understand what people are looking for on the different platforms. The third is being authentic, and we talked a lot about the way to create content. And Lonnie specifically, in his generation, when he was talking about TikTok, said that his generation can sniff out insincere content. People that are just out there trying to sell, and they're going to dance a little bit and hope that their brand's out there. So really understanding what authentic content is, and what I talked about was that balance between being entertaining and providing value. So really understand what it means to be authentic and be yourself out there. And again, do it in a way that's appropriate for the platform. Be interesting and entertaining, but also try to provide value. So with today's content, everyone's getting bombarded with messages on every platform they're on, every second of the day. So obviously it's about differentiating yourself, but again, going through these, it's about knowing where you should spend your time. It's about knowing what the platform is and demands of you when you're creating content out there. And it's about being authentic. It's about creating entertaining and valuable content. So I hope I was entertaining a little bit today and provided some value and some things for you to think of. So in order to win out there, again, just understand that platform, create that valuable content. And I'd love to know in the comments, what is the platform that you're trying to get on in 2020? And I'd love to hear about it. So have a great day.